All right, 6:07. It's Thursday, and we got to prep some Curse of Strahd. Curse of Strahd game, both games start in about 2 weeks. So today, and then next week, we got some more prep we could do, and then Extra Life happens, and then after Extra Life happens, we recover from Extra Life and start running this game. So Nightfall is going to be on Thursday nights, and Daybreak is going to be on Sunday mornings. I'm also running a third game of Curse of Strahd for my friends and family, and that will be on Saturday nights every other week. It's a lot of Curse of Strahd. So 2023 is going to be my year of Curse of Strahd. Hopefully, I don't get the three different worlds confused. But that will put me up to 6 games, 2 Odysseys, 1 Red Hand of Doom, and 3 Curse of Strahd games. It feels like a lot, and it is a lot. I'm going to try to kind of dial back, so more than likely when Red Hand of Doom ends, I will not renew that slot for Saturday mornings. I am now working with Heroic Maps to make a monthly adventure to partner with my Patreon with their Patreon, so people on my Patreon are going to get an adventure every month that is inspired by one of Heroic Maps' maps, which they have like 1,000 maps, so we have a lot of maps to choose from. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool Kickstarter, not Kickstarter, Patreon sort of thing. And I just got to make sure I make time for that on top of everything else. So we may start doing adventure writing and InDesign work and things like that on stream. One, because I work pretty well on stream, and two, it was pretty hard to figure that stuff out on my own. So maybe that will benefit other people who are hoping to create some content as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and finish up Castle Ravenloft. I said I was going to prep Castle Ravenloft on stream. I'm probably going to fill up the rest of these areas off stream, and instead we're going to focus the remainder of our streams, our prep streams for Curse of Strahd, on either adding new things to the campaign, like new mechanics, like vehicle system, crafting system, that kind of thing, and then we're going to use every week's prep session to sort of figure out where are our players now, where are our players headed, that sort of thing. Everything else, as far as like populating, like the town of Berez and populating Valakai and things like that, I'm just going to do off stream. I'm going to focus more on using the prep time to sort of like prep for the session instead of prepping the campaign. So we'll see how that goes. The best intentions and all that jazz. All right. So let's see. Castle Ravenloft. And I'm going to open it up over here as well. So let's see. D&D Beyond. We're only going to prep for an hour because, one, I want to eat dinner, and two, I have a little bit of prep I wanted to do for the Witchlight game tonight. So I want to make sure I leave myself enough time for that. All right. So we were all the way down in the basement, and I believe we had just filled up the, let's see, Servants' Hall. I think we were at the very bottom basement. Brazier Room, Cave, Crypts, Dungeon, East Tomb, North Tomb, South Tomb, Tunnel. Okay, so where did we leave off? Hall of Bones, Kingsman's Hall, Servants' Hall, Guards' Quarters. Maybe it was the Guards' Quarters? No, that's a scene file. Okay, so we prepped this already. And okay. And I know we prepped Hall of Bones because we're gonna add the Bone Hydra to it later when we have a better sense of how strong the party is. Kingsman's Hall. These are all just scenes. So I guess we did everything for this. Yeah. Alright. So we're already down here. Oh, okay. There it is. Alright, so Amazing suggestion by chat last week was to throw a corpse mound in there that spawns Strahd zombies. So that's what we did instead of a bone devil. That sounds pretty cool. Now in area K77, that is where we're at now. So let's see. I've got this massive chapter open on the side here, scrolling all the way down until I get to K77. Still in the 50s. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Almost there. Nope, still going. A little bit longer. Alright. K77 is the observation balcony. 2 large wooden thrones rest on this balcony. Behind the thrones hangs a red velvet curtain 30 feet long. The ceiling here is 10 feet high. The room continues behind the curtain an additional 10 feet to a wall that has a door in its center. Okay, I guess this was so that they could watch the torturing that was going on down there. So, I'm sure then that they have changed that in their version. Let's see. Observatory balcony. When the group investigates this area, they discover that someone must have been here not too long ago. Standing on a mahogany table between the thrones is a tall crystal glass with what remains of sips of red liquid. The faint stem rising from it in the cold dungeon air indicates that it is still warm. Clearly someone has recently been sitting here, amusing themselves with the spectacle in the torture chamber below. Yeah, I like that, but we could also just have, like, maybe, like, 2 of Strahd's brides show up when they're trying to fight these creatures, and they, like, watch, like, gladiator style. I'm kind of into that shit. That seems pretty cool. Alright, so next up is Area 78, the Brazier Room. This room is 30 feet square, using a 20-foot tall ceiling. A stone brazier burns fiercely in the center of the room, but its tall white flame produces no heat. The rim of the brazier is carved with 7 cup-shaped indentions, spaced evenly around the circumference. Within each indentation is a spherical stone twice the diameter of a human eyeball and made of colored crystal. No 2 stones are the same color. Overhead, a wood-framed hourglass as tall and wide as a dwarf hangs 10 feet above the brazier, suspended from the ceiling by thick iron chains. All the sand is stuck in the upper portion of the hourglass, seemingly unable to run down to the bottom. Written in glowing script on the base of the hourglass is a verse in common. 2 9-foot-tall iron statues of knights on horseback, poised to charge with swords drawn, stand in deep alcoves facing each other. The brazier sits between them. The 2 statues are iron golems. I have these iron golems riding on horses, and they look super dope. So let me go grab them. Iron golem juggernauts. Holy shit! They're a little big. Okay. Wasn't anticipating that. Huh. This dungeon's so small. Okay. Large. There you go. These are very strong. They're basically not meant to be defeated. They're meant to be, like, avoided. But they look hella cool on the map, though. Oh, damn, that looks good. Alright. Let's see. So we'll hide these guys. Okay. Let's see. These are iron golems. Each horse and rider is considered 1 creature. The hourglass has AC 12, 20 hit points, immunity to poison, psychic, and vulnerability to thunder damage. If the hourglass is reduced to 0, its glass shatters, causing the sand within to fall to the floor. The magic writing on the base of the hourglass reads, "Cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain spire. Orange to the castle's peak. Red if lore is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to ancient magic's womb. Yellow to the master's tomb." The brazier's flame is magical and sheds no warmth. The successful casting of dispel magic extinguishes the flame for 1 hour. The fire is permanently extinguished if the brazier is destroyed. The brazier has AC 17, 25 hit points, immunity to poison and psychic, and resistance to all their damage. The stones set in the brazier's rim are colored red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet respectively. Tossing one into the brazier causes its flame to change from white to the color of the stone, and the sand begins falling through the hourglass. Any creature that touches the colored flame is teleported to a location within Strahd's domain as determined by the color. After 5 rounds, the sands run out, and the color of the flame turns white. When the flames do so, the sand instantly reappears in the top part of the hourglass, and that stone that was cast in the fire reappears in the brazier's rim. If the brazier, the hourglass, or either golem is attacked, the doors of the room magically slam shut and lock, and the golems animate and attack. On the first round, they fill the room with their poison breath with issues from their horses' mouths. Each creature in the room must make 2 saving throws, 1 for each breath weapon. On subsequent rounds, each golem makes 1 attack with its sword and 1 attack with its hoof. When there are no creatures left to fight in the room, the golems return to the alcoves, and the doors unlock, forcing open. A locked door requires a athletics 25. Each door is AC 15, 25 hit points, and immunity to poison and psychic damage. Well, at least the doors are easy to get through. That's a pretty rough ass trap, honestly. All right, what does lunch break heroes think we should do with this room? Once a character has been teleported using the brazier, the portal that brought them to their new location stays open for 5 minutes and can be used as a 2-way teleportation circle. The portal is visible as a circle of blood-red runes on the ground that slowly fade into black smoke over the duration, indicating that the portal will close soon. This change prevents characters from being scattered all over Barovia with no fast method of return, potentially during a crucial moment of the story. Okay. That seems like a good change. Alright. Let's grab this real quick. I'll actually make a note about that instead of just checking the book. Nah, I'll just tell myself to check the book. I'm checking the book for so much other stuff already. Alright. Bloop. Okay. Alright. It's hidden. It's good. It's copy. Is no fun. If is no Bitsky. Let's see. 83, 80, and 79. Alright. 79 is the western stairs. The stairs go up. Inscribed on the landing under Years of Dust is a glyph of warding. If they brushed away the glyph of warding, triggering it activates a major image that conjures an illusion of Strahd. Whoa, 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 spoopy. Wow. Alright. Lunch Break Heroes says, Strahd did not merely place an illusion of himself here. He's not a goddamn baby, but a more elaborate spell trap to protect the teleportation mechanism in Area 78. What the hell? When the glyph of warding is triggered, it releases a mental prison spell on the creature that triggered the trap. It's only a DC 14, so... The illusion that appears to the target is Strahd, standing in front of them, staring menacingly, holding a glass of red liquid. Huh. Okay, but hear me out. What if it was a maze spell? Like, that seems like a way cooler thing than mental prison. I don't know. Let's see. Mental prison. You attempt to bind a creature within an illusionary cell that only it perceives. The creature can see must make an intelligence saving throw. The target sees automatically if it is immune to being charmed. On a successful save, the target takes 5d10 psychic damage, and the spell ends. On a failed save, they take 5d10 psychic damage, and you make the area immediately around them appear dangerous in some way. You might cause... whatever the illusion, they can't see or hear beyond it restrained for the duration. The duration is 1 minute, y'all. If the target is moved out of the illusion, blah, lame. Alright, so we're going to do Feeble Mind. That's what's going to happen. Alright. So, let's see. Glyph of Warding is a Feeble Mind spell. DC 18. There we go. Much better. All right. Hide that. Lovely. Okay. So let's see. Then area 80. If the characters enter the area through the door at the bottom of the stairs, read. Oh, so where's the landing where this is going to take place? Is it like on a different map or is it down here at the bottom? I feel like I asked that exact same question last week. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. If the characters enter through this way, no tips for area K80. That's fine. And then we skip down to K83, spiral stairs. Behind the door lies a dark spiral staircase. Okay. So I think we're done here. We might check back in at some point, but I think we're done for now. All right, next up is basement 2, the cave. Oh, there's a lot of whites here. Okay, and there's a lot of skeletons here. This looks like a fun room. Players teleported into coffins. Teleport trap in front of Strahd's tomb. If they manage to free themselves, drag their tokens to the locations on the map. Oh. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Where is this? Is this just like a secret location where they get teleported to? Like how they oh, they have to climb up. Okay. That's cool, I guess. So, let's go to actors. Is this really that many whites? That seems like a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 whites. Okay. Well, let's get rid of these. And then how many skeletons? It looks like 18 skeletons? Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What? 14, 15? 14, 15. Alright. And then we got skeletons as well. Alright. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright. Nice. Okay, so then I guess we're done with that area. And then we've got B2, the actual crypts. Yeah, this is the castle. It's going to be huge spoilers for somebody that's playing Curse of Strahd and is in the castle right now. If you know anyone like that, they should probably not watch this. All right. Look at all these handouts. This man labeled every single crypt. Wow. All right. Beneos, you mad lad. All right. I don't even know where to begin. Teleport traps. Let's see. Crypts. Here we go. Crypt 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay. Were there any changes to these? Let's see. The Catacombs of Castle Ravenloft are a callback to the days of First Edition module. Each tomb is used as an opportunity for tongue-in-cheek humor, a trap, or to provide valuable treasure. While this guide does not recommend eschewing the entirety of the catacomb or its themes, there are some changes that are believed necessary. Foremost, we recommend removing the Luck Blade from C29. Strahd is liable to know about every artifact in his castle. It's unlikely that he would leave a goddamn Luck Blade laying around. Amen. Amen. Alright. So, let's put that in. Text. No Luck Blade. Okay. What else do you got? Next, the sleeping arrangements of each of Strahd's consorts should be addressed. Each consort, the brides Ludmilla, Anastasia, and Valenta, as well as Asher, each have their own crypt here. These crypts stand out because they, in contrast to the other crypts in the area, stand open. Their heavy doors laid to the side, an open stone sarcophagus is visible inside each, standing upright. You can replace any of the current crypts with these, but one of them must be Crypt 18, the one originally intended for Arinia. Entering any of the consort's crypts triggers an alarm spell that mentally alerts any of the consorts of the disturbance of their resting place if they are within 1 mile. Ah, okay. So, I guess I gotta pick... Why does one of them have to be 18? Seems kind of weird. Alright. So we'll do Asher. And it's not actually Escher, it's just to remind me that this is Escher's room, I guess. There we go. Cool. And then, let's see. Ludmilla. Alright. So, I guess we'll walk through. We'll just pick out the boringest ones. Crypt 1. Herein lies the ones who walk the path of pain and torment. The stone door connects, not with the crypt, with a hewn tunnel of stone? Well, we can't replace that one. Crypt 2. Artista de Slop. Court ceiling painter. The dome ceiling of this crypt is painted with an image of imps holding bouquets and colorful flowers. A skeleton draped in rags lies atop a marble slab in the center of the crypt. A wooden box is tucked under a bony hand. The box is unlocked and contains 7 wooden-handled paintbrushes and 7 small gourds of dried-up paint. Oh, that's lame. We'll get rid of that one. Alright, so number 2 will be Ludmilla. Alright. So then we've got Lady Isolde Yonk, purveyor of antiques and imports. Skeleton draped in rags. She could stay. Prince Ariel de Plumet. Ariel the Heavy. This is for a fat guy. His evil fat ghost attacks the characters on sight. And then he wants to make them climb all the way to the roof and jump off. Sure. We can keep that guy. That's fine. So, let's see. Do I need a ghost for that? I guess I need a ghost for that one. Alright. Alright. So we got a ghost. Bloop. And that will be a number 4. There we go. And I gotta make sure she's hidden. Don't want everybody to freak out when they walk in and see all these bad guys. Crypt 5. Artank Swilovich, friend and member of the Barovian Wine Distillers Guild. Alright. A skeleton draped in rags lies atop a marble slab here, heaped around it, covered in entire floors, thousands of empty wine bottles. That's kind of cool, though. Saint Markovia, dead for all time. Let's see. Poison dart traps. No monster. And Saint Markovia's thigh bone. Saint Markovia's thigh bone. Okay. Let's see. Castle Ravenloft. Saint Markovia. There it is. Saint Markovia's thigh bone. Okay. Let's see. This counts as a club. It has the properties of a Mace of Disruption. Shouldn't we have just used a Mace of Disruption then? Maybe they did. Let's see. 1d6. Okay. Mace of Disruption. Drag this over. Okay. Let's see. I bet somebody has drawn this item before. Let's see. Do you have anything for us, Googles? You do. That's nice. That'll work fine. Okay. And we'll go here, and we'll replace that with, let's see, Kosi, Loots. Go. Cool. Alright. And then I guess we just grab all of that. And let's put it all in here. And then we just hide everything. Seems like the best way to handle it. Alright. And then proficiency, because it's a flipping club. And everything else should be good. Alright, cool. And just change the name. Lovely. Alright, then we can get rid of this crappy one. And move on to the next. Ooh, I didn't realize there's so many crypts down here. I mean, I've listened to the book like 2.5 times. 2.5 times? So you think I would know that there's so many crypts, but I guess I kind of like zone out for this part. The stone floor of this crypt lies on the floor, its description obscured by fog. The crypt gapes open. A skull, some bones, and a few bits of rusted armor lie atop a marble slab with a leering stone gargoyle squatting on each end. Enduravich's spirit is trapped inside one of the gargoyles. If anyone disturbs the bones or the slab, one of the gargoyles awakes. If the gargoyle is reduced to 0 hit points, his spirit moves to a second gargoyle, which then awakens. That's pretty dope. Okay. Alright, which one is this? Crypt 7? Boy, howdy. Yeah, it's really crowded in there with, like, 2 gargoyles. Jeez. How you even fitting 2 gargoyles in there? Alright, let's see. Okay. Do that. I guess they're, like, perched up on the ceiling. Like, in the back, maybe? When you come in? That could work. Alright. Does this one even have a door? Doesn't look like it. Oh, the door is smashed. Okay. So, while I'm thinking about this, Cadenix, I'm basically taking all of the cool people that decided to play Curse of Strahd without me. I'm going to take their characters and turn them into bad guys in my Curse of Strahd game. And Cadenix has very sexy minotaur werewolf. So I'm going to take this guy, and I'm going to put him as a bad guy, and he's going to patrol this area, because it's kind of like a labyrinth. Do you know what I'm saying? It kind of has like labyrinth vibes to it. So I think it'd be extra spooky if that was going on. So let's go ahead and save this out. Boot up Photoshop. Alright, cool. So, since we couldn't have our Bone Devil before, I kind of want to combine a Minotaur, an Alpha Werewolf, and a Bone Devil into one cool mini-boss. So I think that's what we're going to do with this guy. So, let's see. File. Open. Go to... yeah. And then we're going to look for Curse of Strahd. Frame. I think we're still using the one from September. Alright, so we'll grab this guy. Bring him over here. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Pretty scary. Alright. Okay, and this is Rosaran. So Curse of Strahd, Rosaran. So going back in here and to actors, we'll go to BBEG. I don't know if he's a BBEG. Let's see, Castle Ravenloft. We'll just put in Castle Ravenloft. All right. So we want to put a Minotaur. Let's see. We want a good Minotaur though. Minotaur Hero, Minotaur Thylean, Half-Fiend Minotaur, Great Horn Minotaur. Let's go Half-Fiend Minotaur. That sounds pretty good. Ah, that's not very good at all. What? That's terrible. Alright, hold on. You'd think after all this Odyssey, I would know all the Minotaur stat blocks by heart. But... Alright, let's do... We'll do a Minotaur Hero. Okay. So drag that over here. And this will be Rosaran. Minotaur Horror. There we go. Go here. Put that in. And say hovered by anyone. Do that. And blood. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. All that seems pretty good. Cool. Okay, so let's change out the art. Go here. Here. And I guess here. Okay. Oh, you didn't change your look, buddy. There you go. Appearance. Good. Alright, so then we want to combine this with a werewolf. So we'll grab a werewolf alpha. And we will throw keen hearing and smell. And we will put weakness to moon metal. We will put claws and a bite. We'll give him bloodlust and okay, all that seems pretty good. And aggressive? Oof, that's gonna be scary. This dude's like chasing you around with aggressive. I think we'll leave that off. Alright, and then we're going to go to the Bone Devil. And let's see. From the Bone Devil, I guess I'll just take Devil Sight and Magic Resistance. Because Bone Devil doesn't actually have a lot of cool bone moves. And I think that's what we'll put for now. Go ahead and give him Expertise and Athletics. And he's already got Perception. Alright, we'll give him Expertise and Stealth, too. There we go. Alright. That seems pretty cool. Okay. We'll boost his health up to 150. And let's see. Go ahead and make this just a regular action. All that seems good. Cool. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and make him a Paragon monster. So, Paragon actions. Yes, yep, that's what I wanted to do. Yep, almost did it. Let's see. Paragon actions and Paragon defenses. Sweet. Now, I will make a note to come back and do this later, but I think it'd be cool to set him up on a patrol, so he's just like wandering around. So, patrol in crypts. And it'll be roster. Alright, cool. Alright. Seems cool enough. There we go. This guy just kind of like randomly walking around. That's going to be scary as hell. Okay. Hi and bye. Enjoy the prep. This is for Red Hand of Doom. I see you. Alright. I'll make a post-it real quick. Alright. Cool. Okay. So then we've got brazier rooms. Okay. So back to this. I got distracted by that. Duchess Dorfnia Dilicinia. There's a magic quilt. Alright, so that's definitely where we'll put the next bride. So we'll put Anastraza. Is going to be in 8. There we go. Which is pretty close to her buddy and neighbor. There we go. Alright, so number 9, Piddlewick the Fool. So Piddlewick is buried here. That's cool. Sir Leonid Krushkin. Bigger than life, he loved his jewelry. Okay. Tasha Petrovna, Healer of Kings. Okay. Let's see. King Tryosky, the three-faced king. This helm has 3 evenly spaced visors that look like human faces. What a cool item. I wish it actually did something. Oh well, we could probably make something up later. King Catsby Catsky, the Bright, ruler, inventor, self-proclaimed time traveler. The Stopper Drinking Horn is a water-resistant powder horn loaded with gunpowder, and the weird-looking scepter is a musket. I guess we could just put like a straight-up like machine gun in here or something. I don't know, since our guys already have modern-day firearms and stuff. And he has a Breath of the Wild glider. That's pretty exciting. Stabal Indibak, a true friend no ruler ever had. Okay. I guess we'll keep Stabal in the back. That's fine. This is the one where you fall in with 15 whites and possibly unlimited human skeletons. That's great. Kazan. His word was power. Well, we can't really get rid of Kazan. Though, dude does have a Staff of Power. Wow. Elsa Falana Twitterberg had many followers. Okay, I get it. It's a Twitter joke. That's cool. Sir Cedric Spinwitovich. Admiral Spinwitovich. Okay. The Stone Door of 18 has to be carefully laid to one size. Irina Kuliana Wife. The crypt is currently empty. Has been swept clean. I feel like it should still be there for her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. So instead, let's have Escher be in 17. So which one of you is 17? 13, 14, 15, 17, all the way up there. Alright. Okay. 19. Artemis, builder of the keep. We can't take Artemis's away. 20. Sasha Ivliskova, wife. She's like way behind. And then we've got Patrina Velikovna. This spectral elf is a banshee. Okay. Patrina. There we go. Patrina Velikovna. Alright, she's in 21. Which one of you all is 21? Ah, over here where it says banshee. Alright, cool. Alright. And let's see. 22. Sir Eric Vonderbucks. A gilded man lies atop of a marble statue. His entire corpse dipped in gold. That's kind of baller. I don't want to take that away from him. 23. The first time the characters happen on the script, they see one of their names on the door. Spooky. We'll put the other bride here. So this will be Valenta. Hi, Prime Almighty. Hey, I will have to watch this later, showing you support. Oh, thanks, man. Or person. Alright, let's see. 23 is spooky, but instead we'll make it Valenta's thing. Alright. Then we've got 24, Ivan Ivliskovich, champion of winter dog racing. Okay. 25 is Stefan Gregorovich, first counselor of King Berov von Zarevich. Alright. Then we've got Intrinsic Valu. He spurned wealth for the knowledge that he could take to heaven. 27 just has 3 giant wolf spiders in it. Okay. Let's see. I got some giant wolf spiders. Let's see. Giant wolf spiders. Just chilling in there. Just having a good time. Alright. Baskel Offendice. Chef Deluxe. Okay. That's kind of cool. Get a lecture from Spork. Baron Isoglazed Roof. Patch of brown mold. Which number has the brown mold? 29. Let's see. 28, 29. Okay. What's the trap on 28? The bell is rung. Magic fire sweeps through the crypt to scorch his bones. Oh, I was supposed to look up this thing for, like, the Kobold Dungeon for Extra Life anyways, so this is a good time to look it up. Let's go to Modules, and let's go to JB2A. Where are you at, JB2A? There we go. And Library. And Generic. Okay. So, they have a whole section called Traps. And so here is fire that fill up the room, right? That's pretty cool looking. So, let's go ahead and do that. Hey, that's fun. Alright. Oh no, I can't grab the button. Alright. So we'll just put that right there. And I guess, like, a light also. Man, starting to turn into a lot of work here. Alright, let's see. Oh, the seams aren't perfect. Alright, so we'll do light animation, torch, update. Alright. Cool. And let's see. This one has prefix Cyril. No, wait. 29 has the mold, which is kind of bad all by itself. That's fine. And then we've got hidden under the brown mold is the luck blade that you don't get. Alright, so let me move that note. I don't know why I would ever give out a luck blade. Ever. Except in like a... I don't know. I guess... it just depends on the campaign. I feel like there's too much riding on the on everything in this to let them just wish their way out of it. Alright, so no luck blade is there. And just brown mold. That sucks. So then we've got 30 and 31 down here. So 30 is just some treasure. 31 is an empty crypt with a mountain of gold. Oh. The floor of the crypt is actually the cover of a 30-foot deep spiked pit. Huh. Feels like we're kind of far in the game to have a spiked pit. That's fine. And let's see. 32. There is... Okay. I'll be down in like 15 minutes. Alright. If your card reveals treasure, the door to this crypt has no name or epitaph on it. Conjuration magic. You get teleported to the eastern alcove of Strahd's tomb. Stepping on the western alcove of the crypt has no effect, but any creature that teleports to the western alcove appears here. Okay, that'll be easy to remember. Crypt 33, Sir Klutz Tripolatsky. He fell on his own sword. And he is apparently a phantom warrior who wants to help you. Even though him very clumsy. Alright. King Dostron the Hellborn. There's an invisible imp here. And it gives you bad advice. Alright, that's fine. We got an imp. Is there already an imp on the map? There is. So we'll just swap it out for our imp. Actually get rid of this other imp because we don't need two. Alright. Ah, that imp isn't set up properly. Okay. Hold on. Alright. Got that. Update. Try again. Excellent. No. What? I think that's still right. Yeah, it's just super small. Okay. 35 all the way down here at the bottom. That's a lot of ghouls. Sir Jarnwald the Trickster, the joke was on him. There are 6 starving ghouls in a very small space. Alright, let's go grab the ghouls. Wow. Here I was like, man, we don't have a lot of maps left. We're definitely going to finish today. And they're like, by the way, this one room contains 40 rooms. And it's like, oh, what I meant to say is we're never going to finish. That's cool. Alright. I guess we'll just drag these guys over to there. Alright. 36 claw marks and nothing of interest. 37. There is a Wizrobe buried here, and he has a couple of scrolls on him. Alright. 38. 3 Hellhounds lunge forth to attack. Oh, he just keeps Hellhounds locked up here? The stench of brimstone and burnt fur spills from the script. In the darkness are 3 pairs of glowing eyes. Well, shit. Okay. Got some Hellhounds for you. Alright. I like how they're just video game, like, just stuffing everything into these little boxes. This is like loot box place. 39. This is where he has this little tiny room. Well, that ain't right. Dang, they did you wrong, son. They did you wrong. This little tiny tomb down here. Wow. But I mean, they did tell me to put him upstairs, and then I didn't. So I guess that's on me. Because I gave it to a dragon that didn't actually exist in the adventure. But look at how cool his mini is. Holy shit. Alright. I feel like he's kind of like show out the sides here. So we'll just... Yeah. Poor guy. Alright. Tatsal Eris, last of the line, is up here. Oh, okay. And then Sergei's tomb, which is 85. Alright, so we finished all 40 crypts. Whoo, baby. Alright. We did it. We're not done with the castle, but we did 40 crypts. Alright. Ha. Alright. Let's see. Okay, then we need to move on to the next map. So close this, and we just finished crypts. Now we got, let's see, B2 dungeon. Oh no! There's a lot of rooms here, too. Okay. Alright, 74 and 75. Scrolling back up. Alright. Scrolling. Still scrolling. Jesus. Okay. Wham. Big wham from this guy. Alright. So these are random teleporters that teleport people into other cells. We for sure want to get them set up properly. I don't believe that they are. If I bring out a test dummy and he steps on that portal and I hit that. Oh, it does work. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay. Cool. So the scene local teleporters are working. I guess it's the other scenes that aren't working? Let's see. Oh no. I guess everything's working. Well, I wonder where that guy went. Goodbye, my friend. See you later. Okay. Cool. Well, they weren't working before, but I did run a couple of updates, so maybe something is working. Maybe it's working now. I don't know. Great. Let's see. 74. The North Dungeon. The rusty iron door connected to this hall connects area K73. It is submerged in 5 feet of water and does require a strength check to open. A mold-covered ceiling hangs 3 feet above the still black water that fills this dungeon corridor. The water is 5 feet deep, 10-foot square cells. Their entrance is blocked by iron bars line both sides of the hall. One of the cells is dimly lit. Really? I don't see any dimly lit cells. Okay, let's keep going. A hinge door made of 1-inch thick rusted iron bars spaced 4 inches apart with horizontal crossbars. Ah, jeez. Each door is fitted with an iron lock. A character using thieves' tools can pick them. They're all DC 20 locks. That's pretty good. The check is made with disadvantage if they're trying to pick the lock from inside the cell. The character can force open a barred door by using an action and succeeding on a DC 25 strength check. That ain't too hard. Strahd visits the dungeon occasionally to see whether characters have become trapped here. That seems like a weird thing to do. He can enter a cell by assuming mist form. So what is here? So let's see if the adventure has any advice. North Dungeon. The keys to be found in area K66. Open the doors here and in area K75. What the hell is K66? Butler's quarters. Cyrus, blah, 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 keys. Oh, yeah. We established he had like a skeleton key or whatever. Okay. Anyways. The steps leading from area K73 to the dungeon cells no longer lead down, but up. This leaves areas K73 and 76 flooded to a depth of 3 feet, but the cells themselves are dry. Inside the area... That doesn't seem very cool. Like, this... Inside the area K74 is a fresh corpse recently drained of blood. 5 rounds after a character enters a cell, the corpse will rise as a hungry vampire spawn and attack. Okay, well that's kind of cool. K74E? E is all the way back here. Okay. Let's see. Vampire spawn. Do I just have a basic bitch vampire spawn? I do. Alright. Ooh, that's a spoopy one. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Okay. Let's see. So, Forgotten Treasure in A. More Forgotten Treasure in B. A Rotting Corpse in C. Is that the one it was talking about? Nope. It said it was an E. Okay. Clinging to the bars is a Rotten Corpse. End of the Ride. Empty Cell. Gray ooze. Clinging to the floor of this cell is a gray ooze. Okay. Wouldn't the gray ooze have, like, eaten, like, all the corpses by now? Seems kind of weird. I'm going to probably not put the gray ooze. Alright. Lost sword. Glowing blade can be seen here. This sword is alright, but it could be cooler. The sword's purpose is to fight evil. The sword continually sheds bright lights. A lawful good creature can attempt to wield it. It allows you to cast Crusader's Mantle. Alright, well, we're going to put a note, and it will say K74, add intelligent weapon. Alright. So what's going on with K75 South Dungeon? The rusty iron door containing this hall is also submerged, mold-covered ceilings. There is a prisoner of Azkaban. He is in cell A in the very back. Alright, I have this guy. He is Emil. Emil, stats not included. That's good. Okay, well, I have Emil stats improved. There we go. What a handsome boy. Can't believe they got Will Smith to be in this adventure. It's crazy. Then we've got Forgotten Treasure, Empty Cell, a dead dwarf, another empty cell, a dead wizard, a bard who hung himself, and an empty cell. Okay. Unlike the modules written, Emil is now located at Soslenka Pass, rather than this dungeons. In Emil's place, the characters will find Mad Mary from the village of Barovia. At the request of her daughter Gertruda, Mary was captured and incarcerated here by Rahadin shortly after the character's departure from the village. Aw, that's pretty cool. Alright, I gotta make sure that I know that Emil is actually not here. And he's at Soslenka Pass. Wow, that's significant. Okay. I've got Mad Mary, I think. Mad... Oh! I don't have Mad Mary. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Curse of Strahd, Villager, duplicate. Alright. I like all the spicy changes that they made, these lunch break heroes. This is good stuff. Alright. So we're gonna go here. And we've got to grab Mad Mary. She would be under humanoids, I guess? Minor NPCs? Oh, man. I don't know where Mad Mary's miniature is. Shit. What a place to get stymied. Oh, no. Alright, hold on. I'm looking. Alright, here we go. Okay. Go here. Mad Mary. Dang, that dinner smells good. Only got like 1 minute left, y'all. Get to go eat dinner. It's pretty exciting. Okay. And put that there. I guess since we only have 1 minute left and we're throwing Mad Mary down here, let's wind down. All right, Alexa, stop the timer. Okay, so we didn't finish the dungeon. We had a couple of more things to do: East Tomb, North Tomb, South Tomb, and the tunnel. So I might do a bonus stream at some point because I kind of want to knock these out. But I said I would do the whole castle on stream, so we will see. Extra Life is happening not this weekend, but next weekend. We got 69 hours of stuff planned over 72 hours. So there's going to be content to watch and engage with for 3 days straight, raising awareness and money for Extra Life. There will be incentives. If you donate $20 or more, you're going to get like $50+ worth of cool stuff. maps and adventures and miniatures and artwork and all that. There's going to be a raffle, so every dollar you donate over the course of the 3-day weekend is going to be used as a raffle ticket to win additional prizes, including art commissions, gift certificates, map packs, all sorts of stuff. Dice, we got some drugs, all sorts of stuff. We got all kinds of cool stuff. Medicinal herbs is what I meant to say. But yeah, there's like a lot of great stuff that's going to be going on. I'm really excited for it. A lot of fun games. I am running 3 games over the course of the 3 days. One of them is a crossover with Kobold Press, and I'm actually remaking the map for that adventure. We're going to run that. It's going to be pretty cool. It's called Icebound Terrace. I'm running a Divinity Original Sin inspired adventure that I'm extremely proud of. I think it's really cool. And that's going to be a pseudo 4E adventure. So it's going to be like the best parts of 4E, but still 5E because I don't feel like using the 4E foundry. And then Tomb of Decimation, a kobold story, which is about a tribe of kobolds trying to take over a level 20 dungeon, and they have enough kobolds to spare. So it's just grinding through regular-ass kobolds, seeing if they could possibly take on a level 20 dungeon, and how many kobolds would that take. So very excited for all that. I'm also playing in a Warcraft triple adventure run by Conti. Will's running a haunted space adventure. Lex is running a 24-hour puzzle dungeon. There's like a lot of crazy cool stuff happening. So please, if you're not on our Discord already, head over to Patreon. Signing up for Patreon gets you onto the Discord, or message me on Discord if you're so brave enough, and I will just, send you an invite that way. Please feel free to join us for Extra Life. It is a lot of fun, and it's a great cause. So, also, Halloween's coming up, and if you need a spooky adventure, I wrote a spooky adventure, and it's over on Drive-Thru RPG. So you should go check it out and maybe buy it because it's on sale right now, and you could get some really cool maps for it too. And we'd really appreciate it if you wrote a good review about it too. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna have some dinner. I might be back in a little bit to prep some Witchlight before that starts. So I might see you then. Otherwise, I will see you next time.